Homelessness in the United States is actually on the decline. In the past 4 years, the number has dropped 11%. Nevertheless, around 600,000 people do not have a place to call home. And as Lisa Wojtycki reports, homelessness now knows no boundary, as even the most affluent of communities in the nation have pockets of poverty.
It looks like a mansion, but this is not for one family. Hundreds of low-income and poverty-stricken residents of Bergen County, New Jersey, pass through its doors every day, utilizing the services of the Bergen County Housing, Health, and Human Services Center to get back on their feet. The county happens to be the 21st most affluent in the nation and home to some of the poorest residents.
This is Bergen County's answer to ending homelessness here in Bergen County. We provide 90 beds of emergency shelter. We also provide 3 meals a day for individuals that are either staying in the shelter or their community guests.
There are about 1,400 homeless people in Bergen County. Since opening in October 2009, the center in Hackensack has ended homelessness for 180 individuals. It's also prevented homelessness for more than 200 individuals and families. Abigail is newly homeless. She's been staying here for a little over 3 months and let WMBC see her living arrangements at the shelter.
It's different than I thought. I'd never been homeless before. I'd never lived in a shelter. And you hear horror stories from Patterson and Newark and other places, and coming here, it's almost like the Hilton of shelters. We all have touches of home. I have my baby blanket that I've had since I was born, almost 30 years ago. I have my koala bear that my boyfriend gave me, and just enough clothes just to get you through.
The emergency shelter also has common living areas with game boards and television, a computer room, a laundry room, bathrooms, and of course a dining area where lunch is served every day. This woman found permanent housing but returns for services and food. A total of 90,000 meals came out of this kitchen last year alone. Every day people can come for lunch and get a sandwich, a fruit, and a drink. Nonprofit Family Promise serves dinner, saving the center approximately $250,000. The center also offers health screenings and counseling. Nurse Sharon Healy splits her time with the Bergen County Jail and sees about 20 to 30 patients each day.
This population has so many health needs that haven't been addressed in so long. So it's very important to, I'm able to establish trust with them, which takes time. And once you do that, we move from there.
Aside from basic living needs, the center is a place where residents can find work. Today, Bergen County College is on site recruiting for security officers and its Employment Pathways Initiative program. It's a grant that helps individuals get certificate training for the hospitality and food industries.
In one day, they can come here and get a meal, get a shower, they can get assistance with vocational, they can get assistance with their health needs, so they don't have to travel.
The end goal is for these residents to find permanent housing. That's where homeless outreach groups across the nation have found the most success. And it's crucial, as 34% of the homeless in Bergen County are children. As the center approaches its 2-year anniversary, it hopes to expand its relationship with the college to provide more literacy training and possibly have doctors on site for set hours of the day. Reporting in Hackensack, I'm Lisa Wojtycki for WMBC News.
Coming up next, Camden officials are now working on plans to have the Camden County...
It's recyclable.
Welcome back. Camden officials are now working on plans to have the Camden County government possibly take over the city's police force. Camden County's Board of Freeholders approved the concept last week. Now, city officials had already signed on. The parties have until September 30th to submit a detailed plan for review by the state's Division of Local Government Services. If the merger happens, Camden will be the first New Jersey city covered by a county police department. Union officials object to the merger, but county officials hope a countywide force would offer better coverage and lower costs for taxpayers. So far, the crime-ridden city is the only municipality to sign on. None of the suburbs have expressed much interest in the proposal. Well, now taking a look at a story out of Bergen County where citizens are joining the police effort. Here's the story. For the last 5 years, Bergen County Sheriff's Officer Nick Nazaire spearheaded the county's Citizen Police Academy. And this year is no different. In the program's 9 years, 230 residents have seen and experienced firsthand the inner workings of law enforcement.
Not only did they get to see the behind-the-scenes
work that we do here with the Sheriff's Office, but all municipalities throughout the county, the Prosecutor's Office, the County Police, even the Medical Examiner's Office will take a 2-hour tour of so they can get to see really in detail what happens.
And tonight, enrollment is open for this year's 9th class. Bergen County Sheriff Michael Saudino says the Citizens Police Academy is a 9-week course designed to give the public a working knowledge of what his department is all about. Because many people, he says, mistakenly associate his office solely with the jail.
We're responsible for court security in this building, the Justice Center, where over 1 million people pass each year. We have officers in each of the courtrooms, officers out front that scan metal detectors, people entering the courthouse. We run the BCI, which is the Bureau of Criminal Investigations. Any major crime in the county, we get called, arsons, homicides, for fingerprint lifting to ballistics if weapons are used.
Officer Nazaire says the classes have grown bigger and bigger every year, and that is translating into safer streets, as programs like this allow law enforcement to extend their eyes and ears in the community.
Just because we have a uniform on, the civilian population doesn't mean we don't work as a team. Everybody here, the civilians, are the ears and the eyes of law enforcement. Without you guys, we couldn't do our jobs, and in return, we couldn't protect.
All residents ages 18 and older are eligible to participate. You can visit bcsd.us for application information. While the new school